Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV Prime News. With me, Edna Kaindi, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Erin Chebiwot. The National Assembly Committee on National Cohesion and Equal Opportunity has expressed significant concern regarding the low representation of persons with disabilities, PWDs, in key state agencies. During a recent session, members led by Committee Chairperson Yussuf, Adan, Haji, Mandera North, voiced their disappointment after meeting with top officials from 4 major state corporations. The meeting was convened to assess workforce diversity and inclusion, a requirement under Article 54, Part 2 of the Constitution, which stipulates that at least 5% of all public sector jobs should be allocated to PWDs. The committee's focus was to review the employment data of these agencies and ensure compliance with the constitutional mandate. The move comes as part of a broader effort by the committee to hold state entities accountable for their diversity and inclusion policies, particularly after concerning marginalized groups. Secretary for the National Treasury and Economic Planning, John Mbadi, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to the equitable distribution of development projects across the country. According to CS Mbadi, the government is dedicated to ensuring no region is left behind in the country's development agenda. He emphasized that the government's fiscal policies and budget allocations are designed to address regional disparities and promote inclusive growth. Mbadi's comments come amid ongoing public discussion about the allocation of resources and the implementation of development projects. He stated that the government's approach is guided by the principles of fairness and inclusivity, with a focus on delivering tangible benefits to all citizens, regardless of their geographical location or political affiliation.
Ni Wakenya kihaki, na tuko na nchi moja, hatuna nchi mingi, hatuna nchi 47, hizo ni counties, lakini nchi ni moja, serikali ni moja huko juu, na hiyo serikali ni inasanya uzuri wa Wakenya. Lazima mpate shares kutoka kwa hiyo pesa. Wale wanaongea juu ya shares ati wao ndio kwa shares, na kila mtu Mkenya yeyote hata mdogo zaidi, na unasema watu wengine wako na shares na wengine hawana shares. Sisi zote lazima tuambie hao watu wako na fikira mbovu. Sisi zote wa Kenya, sisi tuko na shares katika hii nchi yetu.
Zamani tunaambiwa shares, kumbe shares ni kweli Kenya hii. Sisi hatuna shares. Wewe ulipozunguka Kenya mzima umesema Kenya wote lazima budget ikuwe balance. Wengine wanapiga kelele.
The government has reiterated that it holds full ownership and control of the e-Citizen online platform, assuring Kenyans that all data within the system is managed securely. This assurance was given by Principal Secretary for Immigration and Citizen Services, Dr. Belio Kipsang, during a press briefing held after a meeting with the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security in Mombasa. Dr. Kipsang informed the committee that the government had formally acquired the e-Citizen engine from its developer, Webmaster, through a formal procurement process. This move, he stated, solidifies the state's ownership and operational control over the platform, which serves as a central hub for thousands of government services. The announcement comes amidst ongoing public discussions about the platform's ownership and data integrity. On to our other news. Two people died on Sunday after a lorry they were traveling in lost control and plunged into a river along the Bomet-Kaplong highway. The vehicle, which was carrying 3 occupants, veered off the road before crashing into the river. 2 individuals were pronounced dead at the scene of the accident. The third person survived the tragic incident with injuries and was rushed to Kaplong Hospital, where they were currently receiving medical treatment. Authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the accident. Retrieval efforts for the vehicle are also underway.
Siku ya leo asubuhi kwenye saa 10 asubuhi tulikuwa na ajali hapa kwa hii daraja ambayo inahusisha lori ilikuwa inabeba abiria wawili, ikaweza kutumbukia ndani ya mto, na kwa bahati mbaya driver akahaga na abiria moja. Kuna kijana wa miaka 21 ambaye alibaki, na hao abiria walichukuliwa kuingia kwa hiyo lori kwenye gari ya express coaches kutoka Nairobi kuelekea Kisii. Hapa kuna signs ilikuwa zimewekwa hapa na zimeng'olewa na wananchi, na himiza wananchi kwamba msijaribu kung'oa road signs zile ziko kwa barabara. Muwe waangalifu, wa driver wawe waangalifu kwa barabara wakati wanapoendesha magari, hasa wakati ya mvua kuna mist, na wahimiza waendeshe kwa upole pole sana. Asante sana.
22 of the victims of last week's tragic road accident on the Kisumu-Kakamega Road were laid to rest on Saturday as families and leaders called for urgent action to address the dangerous stretch of highway. An interdenominational funeral service was held at Naki Primary School, where the family members and community leaders gathered to bid a final farewell to their loved ones. Speakers at the service paid tribute to the deceased and called on the government to redesign the accident-prone section of the road. They highlighted the frequent accidents that have occurred on the route and emphasized the need for better road safety measures to prevent future tragedies. The leaders stressed that the community should not have to endure such devastating losses due to hazardous road design. Kericho Governor Eric Mutai has rejected a vote by the County Assembly to impeach him, claiming the process was illegitimate and lacked transparency. The governor's remarks come after 33 of 47 members of the County Assembly, MCAs, voted on Friday to support a motion for his removal from office. In a press briefing in Kericho, Governor Mutai dismissed the impeachment motion as predetermined and insisted that no fair vote had taken place. He argued that the process was manipulated by and described the voting as irregular. The governor also raised concerns about the use of an SMS-based system for the votes, questioning its transparency. He suggested that a physical count of the 47 MCAs would have been more legitimate and transparent method.
The best system. Order, you don't direct us. I've never given you an opportunity to read your standing orders. You just read your standing orders on the number of voting. Order, there is no noise.
The Kenya Meteorological Department has issued a heavy rainfall advisory warning of intense downpours and associated risks across the country starting Sunday. According to the advisory released on Friday, August 15th, rainfall in parts of the Lake Victoria Basin, Rift Valley, and the highlands west of the Rift Valley is expected to intensify to over 20 mm in 24 hours. The rains are projected to gradually spread eastwards to the central and eastern highlands. The weatherman's forecast indicates that the heavy rains will continue until Tuesday, August 19th, with a gradual decrease in intensity from Wednesday, August 20th. The advisory also warns of potential flash floods, lightning strikes, strong winds, and damage to property. We're having a short commercial break and we'll be back.